What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? He doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called?
Every time they keep making a horse movie, and I don't know who
War
they're for.
Horse,
Fuck every horse movie.
Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit.
There was one year, Ian Carmel talked about this once, and it always made me laugh so much. Like, the ESPN, like, really didn't think about it one year, and, like, they put out their list of top 10, like, greatest athletes in the world, and number, like, 6 was a horse.
Oh, my God. It's not a list.
It's just, like...
If
it's
everyone on it can't look at it.
You can't... The idea... everything about it's so good, dude. Like, the idea that we're in the same ball game as horses... Like, what is it? So the dude who's number 5, what you're saying is
Pele
is stronger than a horse? And you're saying...
You imagine being like Scottie Pippen.
Michael
you got, like,
Jordan,
8 horses ahead of you.
Seabiscuit, Scottie Pippen.
Like, really? So
you're just like, so this guy I hang out with is more athletic than a fucking horse.
Ah, man.
It's also just like, it's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like best swimmers
That's
in the
great.
world. Number 1, Michael Phelps. Number 2, this dolphin. It's like, what are we talking
I don't think
about?
they're in competition.
Yeah,
Like, what are we?
totally.
I don't know. That I don't
Yeah,
think animals.
that guy is great at the long jump, but he's not as good as my pet spider.
Well, the spider could shoot webs.
Yeah.
That's not. It doesn't count. Nothing counts that doesn't.
I'll be impressed when you can jump as high as this jumping bean. You're no Mexican jumping beans, okay? It's just such a gross misinterpretation of what we should be doing. I'm sure they were like, oh, you know, Ruby, really interesting. I mean, the horse is like really impressive. Like, blew away every other horse. We should put the horse on the list. And everyone in the room was like, yeah, we should put the horse on the list.
But that doesn't the jockey do something?
Yeah. I mean, no.
What about the jockey?
Right.
He's there.
What about this fucking weird shaped fucking short guy? You know?
Yeah.
This, like,
But he couldn't.
boy-sized man who was bred to ride a horse faster.
You know how Michael Jordan, he went and played baseball?
Yeah.
Like, what if he, like, to prove something, was like, I'm
rode a
going
horse.
to be a horse. I
What
want to
if-
see how fast I'm going to run alongside these horses.
That's a really good point. It's like not... It's not impressive to do baseball. You know what I mean? Like, if you're
Right.
doing basketball, like, to go from basketball... Baseball is like the sport that you could do. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know that you could do it, but if you've never done... If you were to pick a sport that you've never done and guess you could do it, baseball's the most likely one.
Baseball, golf.
Like, if Michael Jordan had been like, I'm taking a break from basketball to do luge, how great would that have been? Or skeleton, the fucking head first luge thing. If Michael Jordan was just like going head first down these bobsled tracks,
Yeah.
then we would have been like, okay, this guy's incredible. Even if he lost, it would be like,
Wow.
this guy's amazing.
Well, what's Tom Brady? Tom Brady's going to have to do something, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to be 60,
Yeah.
you know, but he's going to be the best at something. I don't think he can exist without being like dominating a field. So I hope he does. I hope Tom Brady does the Winter Olympics.
Oh, man,
every
me
year.
too, dude.
I hope he does every one of them.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I want to see Tom Brady in the X Games.
It'd be funny if in like 5 years he just is equivalent to Tony Hawk. just like, well, I'm playing Tom Brady 1080.
Totally. First year in the half pipe, and Tom Brady does a 900. Yeah, he says he's switching to BMX next year. You're just like, holy fuck, dude. This guy could do anything.
Dude, Alonzo Bowden has a great bit about like the Winter Olympics. He's like, I don't know, what's your job? Like, let's say you win a gold medal. What do you do after that?
Right.
Like, you're a speed skater. And he's like, what's the job after that? Like, hey, you need something from across the lake really fast?
Oh my God.
He's like, FedEx is like, you're delivering packages to every village in Alaska.
Right. Yeah. What is the practical application of this?
Yeah. I just love that.
There's so many, like the Olympics are all like that.
Yeah. Shot put. What are you
Those
doing?
are the best.
Stop it.
The track and field ones, like
Why would you need to throw a rock like that?
totally.
You know?
Yeah, throw it overhand.
There's nothing else in
idiot.
life you need to throw. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I guess it's that heavy. So it's more like, do you need to get a bowling ball to the other side of the bowling alley right away?
Well, I guess, it was before assembly lines and stuff. So maybe if you were worked in at like a factory, we need to move something heavy, get the shot put guy.
Yeah,
He can,
totally. We spilled a bunch of lava in the middle of the factory. Get the long jump guy. He can get over here.
Or the triple jump. We need someone who can do 3 different jumps.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, totally.
So you haven't seen Melancholia?
No. I don't know if I don't know when the recording started.
I don't either.
But Caleb was asking me if I'd seen Melancholia off mic.
Yeah.
And I said it sucks that we didn't record it because I now have to repeat myself.
Yeah.
But I loved what I said so much that I'm going to be that asshole.
Yeah. We'll start again.
He said,
Hey, have you seen Melancholia?
nah, is it about racing?
Still good.
Still good the second
it's
time.
not.
It's not about racing?
Well, in a way.
Okay.
It's about a race against time.
Is it about the 1992 U.S. presidential election?
Boy, what if it was?
What if it was?
Yeah. No, it's not about that. Do you know what it? You don't know anything about it?
I've seen the poster. I feel like there's like a flower in a lake.
Yeah.
Is that what it's about?
It's not really it either.
Okay.
But it's
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me guess. Okay, let me guess what
Okay.
it's about. Let me actually guess. It's about a girl,
Yes.
and she's like adrift, sort emotionally,
Whoa. Okay. Yes. You got that. It's so far 10 out of 10.
and her mom is like a piece of shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa. You've not seen this?
I've not seen it. No.
Wow.
And she doesn't know who she is, and it's trippy. It's like sort of a trippy movie
Mhm.
where she sort of like explores the world in order to figure out who she is and to get away from her family.
Damn. It's so funny because you're missing a huge, like it'd be like if you hadn't seen Forrest Gump, you're like, he's a football player? And I'll be like, yeah,
Oh,
but
I see.
it's not what it's about, but you're not wrong so
Okay,
far.
well, and she's a bird.
Okay, here's the plot, and this is not giving anything away. This happens in the first scene. A planet unexpectedly comes into Earth's orbit
Wow.
and crashes into it and ends the world.
Whoa,
That's
really?
the first scene, yeah.
Damn, spoiler alert.
Yeah. First
That's
scene.
the first scene?
Yeah. And
Wow.
then it's like Romeo and Juliet, and it's like here's what happened before the Earth ended,
Oh, wow.
and it's about a sad lady whose mom's a bitch.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah,
And she's
yeah.
a bird?
She's not a bird, but birds are coming to play.
Oh, really?
You know, it's
Is there a flower in a lake?
Yeah. She lays down in the lake, and there's flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good, but it's one of the saddest movies you'll ever see in your life.
Is it about racing?
Yeah.
You just punched me in the face. Yeah, Dave, yes. Would you shut up? Would you shut the fuck up, please?
you like racing? Do you want to race after this recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
When's the last time you were on a foot race with
on
somebody?
a foot race?
Yeah.
Every morning. Every morning.
Who do you race?
My girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, every morning I challenge my girlfriend to a foot race. And if she wins, we keep dating.
Whoa, so
Yeah.
she's fast.
Yeah, I'm slow.
Damn, me too.
Yeah.
The last time I really ran, I was trying to catch a bus.
Wow.
And I ran, like with my backpack on. Didn't have running shoes, nothing. I
Like
ran
full backpack, like lumping around
laptop.
on your back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
And oh man, it hurt my back for like 8 days after that.
oh my lord,
was
why'd you
horrible.
have to catch the bus?
I needed to get to like a meeting,
Oh sure,
like 8 years
with
ago.
CISO.
Yeah, meeting with CISO. That went great.
Man,
It went great.
did I tell you? I think I've told you this.
Whether it was like the day they closed.
Yeah, I pitched them a show like the week they closed,
Yeah.
and I walked by cubicles filled with broken keyboards and shit.
Wow.
My favorite part about it was that
How'd your keyboards already break? You're a company for 8 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like everyone just flipped out and broke everything. Or maybe all the people who had comedy specials on CISO walked in, like Rory Scovel and Adam Newman showed up and just broke all their shit.
Oh man, I would love it if it was that.
I was standing outside the Improv with Adam Newman once, who's a buddy of ours and is real funny. And he had a CISO hour special. And we were standing in front of the Improv just talking. And somebody walked up and said, "Hey, sorry to interrupt. You're Adam Newman, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he's like, "Man, I loved your CISO special." And he like gushed about it. And he said all these nice things. And then Adam was, like, "Thank you," and like very kind and receptive. And then the guy walked away, and Adam said, "Man, that special came out 3 years ago, and that's the first time anyone's brought it up."
Wow.
I know. No one had
Gotta
CISO.
be really patient.
No one had it. Yeah, you got to be patient.
Like Vincent Van Gogh, he had to die,
Right.
and then now everybody's on board.
Van Gogh is the CISO of his time. If only more people had given him $4.99.
CISO mailed their lover the quick bite in the.
Yeah.
Well, that's Quibi. Shit. What was Quibi? Was Quibi NBC too?
No, Quibi was like Spielberg was loosely involved in it.
What?
And it was like the guy who ran it like quit NBC. I think it was like might have even been the guy who started CISO.
This guy just can't catch a break.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
He's got a great batting average, this motherfucker.
I everybody, even the best director has like a death proof or something. You have your lesser work.
Right.
But like, you imagine if you can't come up with a network.
Right.
Like, how do you keep failing at that? Doesn't it cost $1 billion?
Yeah, it feels like it's off the ground. I will say, like, CISO and Quibi both have glaring errors. The problem with CISO is, like, what is that?
Yeah, that's a good problem.
Yeah. And it's so funny, too, because it was the NBC Universal one. A decade goes by, and they just made Peacock, and they put all the NBC shows in there, and everyone loves it. And who would have thought? Why didn't they think
Right.
of that first? You're MB fucking C. You have every show.
Well,
Just put The Office in there, and everyone will buy it.
it's like Succession, they still got the old guy.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the day YouTube came out, I was like, why isn't everything this? I'll watch the ads, but don't make me go turn on a TV,
Totally.
And I think finally people are figuring out, like, why don't you let us see what you make instead of hiding it?
Right.
Like, NBC for years was just like, it's all in the vault, like they're Disney. Hey, if you want to see anything, it's in the
true.
vault.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, why
Every
is it in
20
a
years
vault?
you can watch one of our movies again.
I was like, no. What the weirdest business model ever.
Totally. Hide it. Make a movie and hide it.
Imagine if grocery stores did that. Like, no,
Totally. Yeah.
you cannot come inside and buy food.
Every 20 years we have bananas. That was the thing with the Disney Vault. They were Disney
Yeah.
classics, and then it was like in order to like make them rare and make them collector's items. So every 15 years they would like make 4 of them available on VHS in those like plastic fat white
Yeah.
like squishy VHS cases.
Yeah, you'd open it and it was loud.
yeah
Time to watch a movie.
We like collected them as my family, and it made it happen. But the
Yeah.
thing is that had they made them available at all times, we would have just bought all of them at that exact moment.
Right.
Everyone
don't
wants
get
them. Yeah, totally.
What the hell? And
Now
now
I
Disney,
do think they should do that with Star Wars.
lock it up.
Yeah,
Lock it up. Lock up Phantom Menace,
Dude.
Attack of the Clones.
Man,
Maybe we'll want them one day.
it's crazy. I have such love for Star Wars, and I've been rewatching the movies with Nikki, and like in my mind, I'm like, no, they're not so bad because I want to love them.
Boy,
There are now more bad ones than good ones.
yeah. Well, Attack of the Clones is unforgivably bad.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen sucks at acting.
He can do it sometimes. It's like, like if you're not a very good impressionist, like, sometimes I can do John Mulaney, but sometimes I lose it.
Yeah,
I think Hayden Christensen's just like, he's acted good twice, and everybody's like, try harder.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, I lost
you're
it.
so hot, just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, but he nailed it a couple times, but then he just never again. I don't know what it is.
Man,
Like
He's-
Boston.
Boston,
The band. Yeah, they had that great album, and then they just couldn't find it.
Oh yeah, what's Boston's big song? More Than a Feeling.
More Than a Feeling.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Every song on that first album, it's crazy. Their
Yeah.
greatest hits album is the first album plus one other song. It's not different than their first album.
You think
insane.
You think Boston ever toured with Cream? That would have been a fun
Oh
tour
my
name.
god.
They could have called the tour.
Dude, I don't
East
know if you've
Coast,
ever
East Coast Rockers.
You just created my dad's favorite meme. My dad will make that his profile picture.
Boston Cream. Totally, dude. Oh boy,
Yeah.
let's do. What are some other ones like that we could? What's another band named after a city? I know they're well, Alabama's not a city, but it's like that, huh?
You got Hole,
Okay,
and you got Poison.
Poison Hole. There you go. Hole should tour with Poison, absolutely, because they could call the
You
tour
got-
Poison Hole.
Well, you got the Raconteurs, and then you got Buck Cherry.
Wow.
I don't know how the game works. You got Europe and Asia.
There you go. Europe, Asia. No. It was good.
Well, you got the Butthole Surfers,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well, what are some like just now? There's a band called Yes.
yeah, yes.
Is there a band called Suck My Dick? And then they could have toured with Yes, and they could have
Probably.
called the tour Yes, Suck My Dick. You know?
Yeah. What about what does Yes do?
I don't know. I think they noodle. I think they noodle or
Yeah, they seem to noodle.
you know, that kind of thing. But like the hippie version of that, they're like, I've never heard Yes, but I remember that the girl who sat next to me in band when I was in
Oh.
like 7th grade always wore a Yes shirt, and she fucking hated me.
Whoa.
She was like a hippie punk girl, and she knew I liked Nirvana, but she felt that she knew a lot more about Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love than me, and she just hated me.
Wow.
And she would just like call me an idiot.
It's crazy that that's how high school works.
I was
you
in
know?
high school in 7th grade.
Oh.
I
Well, you're early bloomer.
yeah, I'm smart. And so I was in 7th grade, but they were like, "You're in high school," and they would they would say that. No. Yeah.
Seventh grade is the first year of high school.
Oh, really?
6th grade and 5th grade are the same, but 7th grade, you're a different person. You know,
Totally.
You're different in 7th grade.
No,
Sure.
yeah. I was being a little rascal about that. I didn't mean
I
to.
remember in 6th grade, everyone wore like a shirt with a dragon on it at my school,
Right.
and we had
7th
frosted
grade-
tips. And then in 7th grade, people rolled out their personality. It was
Yes.
like, I'm a redneck, I'm a goth, but there weren't any goths in 6th grade. But over the summer, I don't know what happens in 6th grade summer. You decide what you're gonna wear. You know,
There's
You-
some like a lot. I think that more than any other year, hormones hit.
yeah,
And like
yeah.
everyone starts trying to be cool. And like, yeah, I mean, I don't think of 7th grade as high school, but I know what you mean. I like that's
Right.
when I actually think 7th and 8th grade are the worst years of your life.
Oh, it's incredibly bad.
Because you're not really in like there's something about 9th grade also really fucking sucks. I would also say that 10th and 11th grade suck, and so does 12th grade and the rest of your life.
Your 20s are bad.
Yeah, yeah. And so, like, all of high school and your 20s are horrible, and then you start feeling better in your 30s, but then the things that happen are worse.
Right, yeah.
Like, your friends are gone, and you have to think about money
Your
and
body
shit.
deteriorates.
Yeah, yeah. It hurts to sit down and
Yeah.
also stand up. You only feel good when you're in the shower or lying down.
But then I hear your 50s roll around and you have a little bit of money.
Right, and that's
then
better.
And then you die.
Yeah. So, like, 50, it's probably pretty cool to be 52.
Yeah, yeah. My dad said that was great to be 52.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, even though high school just kind of sucked all around, I would say.
Well, it shouldn't happen. I don't think it's right.
It's not right.
You're a teenager, you live with your parents, and you go to school. What?
Everything about it's bad. They're
Yeah.
like, you got to be here at 7. It's already like,
No.
man, fuck you. Why do I
What?
have to be here at 7? And you have to ask to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like, get up early, and we're the boss of you. And also, you are in this building where everyone else is your age. You know what I mean? Like, it's a
Yeah.
nightmare.
And then you homework. What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I go to school all day. I go to homework at night, and now I'm still dumb. None of it worked. I don't know anything.
I will say, though, that, like, 10th and 11th grade felt a little better than 9th grade. And 12th grade felt like okay, literally because everyone knew they were leaving. And I remember, like, there were, I had some bullies in school, and there was one dude that would, like, fuck with me. He wasn't the worst of it, but he would, like, be a dick to me sometimes. And his locker was over mine when I was a senior. And I remember being like, fuck, dude, I got to see this guy. And I was, like, afraid. It's, like, weird to admit that it's true because you don't want to, like, be a coward or be thought of that way. But I was, like, afraid of this guy. And I was, but especially afraid of fighting back then. And I remember one day as a senior, he was, like, rummaging through his locker and getting stuff. And I was like, I had to get some stuff. And I was like, God damn it, dude. I don't want to fucking deal with this dude. And he might fuck with me. And I, like, stood back and I waited, like, 6 feet away from him, just, like, acting like I was twiddling my thumbs, nothing going on. And he saw me. He turns around and he goes, hey, Dave, you can just get your stuff, man. Just ask me to move. It's fine, man. And I was like, oh. And he goes, yeah, man, sorry. And I was like, oh.
Wow.
And that's, like, totally what senior year was, kind of like a handful of that. There was still, like, the assholes who continued to bully me because they were, like, pieces of shit, and they did that to everyone in their lives. But in general, it was sort of like, fuck.
Well, you're a very tall guy to bully.
Well, I was
interesting.
so afraid.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was, like, punk. I had, like, dyed my hair green and red.
Oh, yeah. I've seen these pictures.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And so if you're, like, and also girls, like, not all of them, obviously, but girls liked me. I had girlfriends.
Ooh.
It wasn't, like, easy, but I had girlfriends.
Well, let me tell you, they didn't like me.
And so I also was, like, good in school. And I don't know. I was, like, a softie.
Oh.
And so I, like, always have been. I was, like, like I said, I was afraid of fighting, and I couldn't hide that. And I was, like, awkward. I didn't know. I was, like, socially, I didn't know how to act. I wasn't cool. And so, like, you combine all that stuff, and the guys who were, like, macho bro dudes were just like, gay. He's gay. And also fuck him because girls like him. And it was, like, the worst of the worst. It was
What a weird, bully thought. Man, this gay guy's fucking all these chicks.
And to be clear, I wasn't like a Don Juan, but I just, like, occasionally would get a girlfriend, which was more than some of these guys. And I don't think that was really it. It just hammered the point home for them, I think. Like, I didn't start really getting bullied until I broke up with this one girl. And we had dated for 3 months, and then I just, like, that entire year sucked because her friends were just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It was really, like, hyper drama too. I remember she was very dramatic. We were in choir together. I didn't have a chance, dude. I have like dyed green hair. I'm in choir, and I don't know what your high school was like, but my high school, like, my high school was kind of like looking back, kind of fun because it's in a very poor, destitute part of the world that's like culturally forgotten. It's an hour north of New York City. It's rural. A lot of people commute, but a lot of people are just broke. There's like horrible drug abuse problems, horrible alcohol problems. A lot of crime for being pretty rural. Like in my town didn't have a high school. I had to get bussed over a mountain by the public school system. Our whole town did. Yeah, there was a mountain
over there
between. Yeah, I mean, we were like in the Appalachian Mountains, like at the bottom end of it, in the middle of the forest.
Man, how come everything sucks around those mountains?
Yeah, totally
It's wild.
I don't know.
It's on the news all the time. They're like, Appalachia.
Yeah, we're in the mountains. Why is everything so fucking poor? That's so true.
A bunch of white people
Yeah.
went into the mountains and then didn't bring any food for 100 years, and then they kept fucking.
But as
Won't stop.
But as a result of it being so poor and destitute, there were a lot of kids in my high school that had like given up. And so the bad side of that, like for them, obviously that really sucks. And then it also means like there was a lot of like regular America, be a dude, be a man. And if you weren't that, they were like, you're gay. Like really. And if you talk to my good friends from there, no one goes there. We're like, fuck that hellish place.
Yeah.
But the other thing it did was it made it so that there were like a bunch of 15-year-olds who had nothing to lose. And it was like, it was so fun. It was really funny.
That's great.
I think I might have brought this up on the podcast before, but there was this dude that I sat next to in bio class, and we were dissecting pigs, and he goes, Ross, check this out. And he chops the pig's head off and throws it in the hallway and goes, hey, teacher, there's something in the hallway.
That's how a David Lynch movie starts. And they go, the pig head means that symbolizes America.
Right.
You know,
yeah, it's just laying there.
The bully is capitalism, and I don't
Yeah.
know, something is that's insane.
That guy's name was Melancholia.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That is what it's about. You ever seen that movie Brick? You ever heard of Brick?
It's about racing?
Yep. It's a racing movie called Brick, made by Ryan Johnson,
Yeah.
and it's about a race.
Well, Brick was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s name. That was his nickname. They called him Brick Jr.
yeah.
And they called his dad Brick too. I don't know why I said it that way, but no, Brick is it's like Mumblecore, the first Mumblecore movie, right? And
It's
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's
It
in
takes place in a high school, but everybody talks like Humphrey Bogart. It's
Oh,
like
yes.
a film noir set in a high school.
Okay.
He's like, I heard she's eating lunch with Craig.
Wow.
Who you eating with these days, lady? Like, it's
Wow.
crazy. And I can't tell if it's the worst movie I've ever seen or kind of funny. I don't know. But
You know, movies a lot like that. Have you seen Deep Impact?
yes. Is that about racing?
Yeah, and and it takes place at a high school where everyone talks like Humphrey Bogart. I was really surprised
I
when
think
they
as
made
we
it.
find out Dave's never seen a movie. Dave does not have access to the internet.
It makes you wonder, like, wait, how many things does Dave lie about?
Yeah.
Like, if I legitimately said that, you'd be like, hold on. What do you
I
think Deep
lie-
Impact is about?
I think my most common lie is movie related. I always
Sure.
think about that Norm Macdonald bit where he's like, you ever lie about something you don't need, where somebody's like, you ever see that Meryl Streep movie? And yes. And you're like, what am I lying about over here? I stand to gain nothing from this lie. I love that line. I
Yeah.
stand to gain nothing from this lie.
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
And I think it's like holdover, right? From when you were young and you were like afraid of not being accepted or whatever.
Yeah,
And you're just like, yeah, I'm cool. But then it never leaves you. I still do it. Someone will be like, yeah, I don't know.
I saw Jaws 2 months ago, and I've been lying about seeing Jaws since I was 5.
Yeah.
Like, you seen Jaws? And I was like, yeah, damn it. I've seen it.
I haven't one time in my life done stand up.
What?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I just people keep asking me if I have, and I just keep saying yes, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what George Carlin did.
Yeah, totally.
There's no evidence. There's no evidence of him doing stand-up.
I'll bet you that's what happened to Steve Rannazzisi.
Yeah.
Someone was like, were you at 9/11? And he was like, yeah, fuck, damn.
Maybe he just
Shit.
literally didn't remember where he was. Everybody's
Right.
like, you remember where you were? And he was like, Gabs.
Mm.
I was there. And he was like, shit, you shouldn't have said there.
Yeah, you should have said elsewhere.
Should have said asleep.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people.
Well, I guess I got to do a storytelling show and make up a bunch of stuff. That one's really wild. And I also, though, like that we culturally forgave him. We're past it. Steve Renazizi, he's whatever he's doing. He's like headlining clubs and stuff.
Yeah, it's fine. I opened for him one time, and I had a 9/11 bit. And I was like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Well, his friends, do people really know? Like, I bet most people are just on a date doing a thing. I was like, do they know? But it's one of the weirdest lies anyone's ever told.
It's so wild.
And then did he got caught? Who checked?
Right.
That's what I want to know. Who was the...
And how do you check?
Right.
Someone read all the names on the memorial.
It's also weird to check.
Right.
It's weird. So that means that someone else, they checked and they're like, yeah, we checked on Mark Wahlberg. He was right. But Steve Renazizi, that's so strange.
Just everything about 9/11, the way that people talk and act about it in general, it's all so wild.
Yeah.
It's, to some people, and I was one of these people for a long time, it was just like, it is the thing we joke about. I've told so many 9/11 jokes in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
At some point, I just kind of stopped because, well, it hit me that it's real. And I don't care. I don't care what people do. I love dark jokes. I love fucked up jokes. So the fact that people do it, I'm down. But I don't do it anymore because I found out that my cousin lost like a ton of people. Mm-hmm. And then I found that out, and I love her, and I know her. And I was like, oh, I've been like...
Right.
It's how like Holocaust jokes are pretty common because we don't know Holocaust survivors. But every now and then you meet someone that's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, you're not really wrong.
I wonder sometimes, because I've done some Holocaust jokes, and sometimes they bomb. And I go, wait, are these people not laughing because they don't think it happened?
Or are they not laughing because they are very sensitive to it?
Or do I suck?
Right.
Maybe
or did I bomb? It's tough with stand-up.
I don't know.
Sometimes you're just eating shit, and it has nothing to do with the material.
I bombed so bad, I think, was it yesterday or the day before? Recently. Very recent. I think it was yesterday. I don't know how days work. But I was bombing so bad for like 8 minutes. It was like near the end of my set. It was just getting bad. And then so the next joke I went, hey, anybody, and then I just didn't do the joke. Huge laugh.
Really?
Because they knew, oh, he's lost hope.
Wow.
And I was like,
that's terrible.
And I go, I was going to start another joke. And then they laugh at that. And I was like, does anyone think it was going to be good?
Holy shit, dude.
And then they were laughing. I was like, so you're laughing now.
Yeah.
I was the same guy a minute ago.
Yeah.
You just wanted me to acknowledge that y'all don't like it.
You cracked them open.
Ugh. And then the set was over. And I was just
I do think there's a certain amount of like, maybe you bomb one, you bomb two, and now you've like it snowballs, right? Like they had no expectations. Maybe they were kind of awkward. They weren't a crowd yet. You bomb one joke, they lose a little hope. You bomb another one, they lose a little hope. Then you bomb a third one, and you don't say anything, and they're like, I don't think this guy knows what is happening. Right. And now I'm in hell because this will never end.
Yeah.
And
it's horrible.
I'm being lied to while not enjoying myself, and I feel awkward, and it'll never be over. And then you make them laugh once, and they're like, oh, okay, I don't need to be off. I really do think maybe that's it.
It's a horrible feeling. When the comedian's bombing. The comedian's miserable. Everyone in the building is miserable.
Yeah,
Bartender's mad. The owner's mad. Everybody's furious.
Everyone's mad. Well, because it's worse than seeing anything else bomb because they're looking at you.
Yeah. They're looking right at you, and they know you can, like, you see them.
And they expect something specific.
Yeah.
And,
half the people it was their idea to go out that night. And the other half of the people were like, this is going to suck. So they're sitting there going, knew it was going to suck. The other person's like, shit, they think it sucks. They're right. I told them to come out. What the fuck? And it's just tension out the ass. It's just horrible.
Totally.
But yeah, so I really made a lot of people miserable.
Damn, dude.
So welcome to What's It Called?
Oh my God, what's it called? Hello.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
I'm Caleb.
Dave is my name. I froze.
Yeah.
I really
we
lost
don't know how to host. We don't know what our podcast is called.
Well, here's the thing. We're going through a little bit of an adjustment period because we have a new member of the team.
Hell yeah, we do.
Kyle Neal is our producer and the third dumbass on the What's It Called
Hell
team now.
yeah.
And yeah, give it up for Kyle. If you're
Hell yeah.
watching on the
Clap at home. If you're on the
if you're
bus, clap.
listening,
If you're
clap.
doing dishes, clap.
Look someone directly in the eyes and fucking clap.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And yeah, it's really great. He is ramping up our production value
Yeah, we look
100-fold.
great. Check the YouTube out. It looks like we're
incredible.
You know,
And the clips also are beautiful. And he's running our social media as well. And it's just sort of a little bit of an adjustment because we're used to doing it ourselves. And so that's what happened there. When I froze, I was like, oh, I don't have anything else to do.
yeah, it's
Was
weird.
really what it was. Like, oh, I just sit here now. It's quite frankly a dream come true, but I'm not used to it at all.
Yeah. I'm not used to dreams coming true,
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Used
they
to
do
bombing.
sometimes.
And we're here.
So thank you. Thanks for listening.
So check us out on YouTube and tell your friends and all that shit.
Yeah,
And
please
join
tell
our
your
Discord if you want to meet Kyle. He's in our Discord.
Discord's the greatest.
And man, we've been really working on a bunch of shit. So please, if you want more of us, or if you want to participate in the show some, or hang out with us online, join us on one of these things. We have a Twitch. We've been Twitch streaming. Oh, you know what? I haven't confirmed this with you, and I guess I can just do it on the show. I think we talked about it a little. Should we Twitch every Tuesday night?
all right.
I think we should Twitch every Tuesday
Let's
night.
Twitch it up.
I think we'll probably normally we need to sort of feel it out, but I think we'll probably normally do it around 4 p.m. Pacific, and then occasionally we'll do one of those dumb watches like we did
Yeah,
last
yeah.
week, where we watched Judge Dredd. To be honest with you, when we're recording this episode now, we haven't actually done the dumb watch yet, but by the time you hear it, we will have. So it was fun.
That was
I'll
fun.
bet you.
Mm.
Yeah, if you're into Twitch, twitch.tv/what's it called. If you want some more episodes of the show, patreon.com/what's it called. We have bonus episodes every week. If you're a Discord person, join our Discord. There's an open free invite forever at discord.whatsitcalled.rodeo. And our website is whatsitcalled.rodeo with all the links to those things on there. And we just connected our Patreon to our Discord. So the $5 level of patrons get to make emotes for our Discord server. And dude, like immediately some people made
hell yeah.
Richard Karn emotes and Dave and Caleb emotes.
Hell yeah.
It's fun. And then of course we have our Twitter and Instagram. They're both at whatsitpod. And follow us on there if you want to chime in and suggest new names for the thing we're renaming that week.
Hell yeah. And I think it's the greatest deal in the world. You get all these bonus episodes. They're all good. You get the video bonus. You get an audio, but you get all this shit. And we all know you need something to watch while you're cooking or eating.
Yeah.
You know? So
Exactly.
And that we save all the best risks for that. So do that. And hell yeah.
Here's another thing that you wouldn't notice if you're not looking at the YouTube. Oh, by the way, we are also youtube.com/whatsitcalledpod
Yes.
now.
Hell
We have a
yeah.
URL. We did it.
Yes. If you keep subscribing to our YouTube, it's going to be great.
We can finally quit. I just wanted to
Yeah.
get that
I
URL,
want to sit and do nothing.
and then I could fucking end my life, you know?
Ooh, and you get a shout out on the Patreon too.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
that's
shout
right.
Your ass out.
Everybody who joins the Patreon gets a shout out on the show.
Hell yeah.
And we'll do that in just a second. I wanted to say I need to stall because I didn't bring up the link.
Hey, who needs links?
If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see that we switch places.
Yeah, and it's so much better.
It is.
Um,
It feels right.
Yeah, you look way better over there. I didn't like turning my neck.
You know what's funny is that I legitimately asked Caleb if we could switch.
Yeah.
And the reason was our clips, because of Kyle, are now full phone screen, full height. And so it's way closer on my face. And I realized that it's not my good side. And I know it's so lame, but it's also true. This is my good side, at least to me. And
This
so
is my
I'm
good side.
look, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, perfect.
Yeah, it's great. I didn't even think about it.
Wow. I was looking at these zoomed in clips like, you ugly fucking piece of shit. I'm also working on I'm growing a beard, buddy.
Yeah, I can
I'm gonna
see.
keep it.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, this is from 7 months of growing. Yeah. I got like a half an inch of hair. So
What's your beard goal?
what's my beard goal?
Yeah.
I think I'll cut it once it's at my toes. Get it down to the toes. No, I don't know, man.
What style? Who's your beard shaman? You know.
Honestly,
Who-
Caleb Sinan.
Me?
I just want a regular old fucking America dude beard.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I want a hat that says beer and a shirt that says company logo.
A shirt that says logo sounds great.
Dude, we need to make that hat
Company.
that just says beer and like great graphic design.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could say like the idea of an IPA.
IPA. IPA is great.
And then on the shirt it says company logo.
Yeah.
And then shorts that say working out.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man, but I'm growing a beard and
That's why you need to watch on YouTube. Watch Dave's beard
you can watch it grow.
progress. It's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be one of the great American beards.
Oh, man, what are the other great American beards?
Got Lincoln,
Uh-huh.
Kyle Kinane.
Yeah.
You got
Those are 1 and 2, obviously.
Ted Cruz.
Yeah, that's a
Ted Cruz
great
is one of the worst ones I've ever seen. It's
Yeah.
somehow too big and too small. I've never
talking
seen a
about his
beard like it.
dick?
His dick, his beard,
Yeah.
him. Isn't Ted Cruz big? Everything's the wrong size on Ted Cruz.
I know. He's so
I'm
lumpy.
so sorry about it. You know.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have anything to do with his policies. But boy, it's hard to like. He had a mask on at the airport, and everybody's like, "That's Ted Cruz. Look at his tummy. It makes me ill." And everybody knew it was him.
It is like, yeah, what is that? He just won't like accept what he looks like.
And he's rich. You can
Yeah.
look different when you're rich.
Yeah.
You could have surgery each day. You could get a new face, a new body. What?
It's also just like maybe it's just that we hate him.
Yeah,
Because I
think
don't
that's
care
probably
what
it.
people look like, but he does just look this way that upsets me.
Yeah, it's hard.
And I really don't care what people look. I really
No.
don't. Except for women. I'm kidding. I hope it's obvious that I'm kidding.
Yeah, I think it's obvious.
No, but I hate him.
I don't care what women
Um,
look like. I'm just glad they're around and they look great. Every one of them.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, truly, like I don't care. I don't find myself caring. But when I look at him, I'm like, God damn, man. Throw
Yeah.
me a bone, dude.
Yeah.
It's the beard is like it's like the shape of a triangle.
Yeah.
And his shirt's tucked in, but his pants
Yeah.
are like something not to be tucked into or something.
It's horrible. And then he
Yeah,
talks
man.
like a fucker. I hate his
Yes.
voice.
And it's like I feel like the beard
Dave,
bothers
it's good
me.
to be here with you, David.
Oh my God! Shut
This
your
podcast
mouth.
is something that I'd heard about online.
This
And you're
is
just like, what?
holy- How are you so good at that? Are you him?
His voice troubles me because his voice is just the definition of full of shit.
Yeah.
He sounds like someone on SNL playing a preacher from Alabama. And he's just like, it's just so full of shit. I was reading, it's interesting, earlier today
Right.
about
no, you weren't.
something. He's never laughed in his life.
Totally.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
I enjoy the Princess Bride film. Have you seen that, David?
I just can't, no.
That's
no.
right. He over enunciates. You know what I think I'm realizing bothers me about his beard? I think the thing that makes it bad is the shape of his face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The shape of his face is bad.
Yeah.
And so is everything else about him. But no. He has that like bushy beard, but his hair is long now. It's like wavy.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible.
Before, when he didn't have a beard and he had short hair, I was like, fine. This is just like what an evil shithead looks like. But now I don't know what's going on.
And
I
he's
don't
like
understand.
40. What the fuck? Why do you look like this?
Yeah, I'm 40. And I don't look like perfect or even like great, I would say, but I'm trying. I don't look horrible. You just take a crack at it, man.
And I also just don't buy that voice coming from you. Like, what?
Yeah, totally.
Hello, I'm Ted Cruz.
That's
What?
right.
You're
Aren't you from
talking like you're
Houston?
you're a shopkeep in a Western.
Everybody, he lives in Houston, right?
Yeah.
People
He's
in
born in Calgary.
You know how people in Texas talk like this? Hello, how are you? I've been to Texas so many times.
Yeah.
And I suppose every now and then I got to stop for gas and fuck you, Texas.
Yeah.
100, like in the middle of nowhere. And then they're like, well, hello. But he's the only guy in the town that talks like that.
Oh, it's insane. I can't. Yeah. Anyway,
Even Rick Perry doesn't fucking talk like that.
Rick Perry's voice is real. You can
Right.
tell. That's a real. That guy rides horses and shoots a gun into
Yeah,
the
totally.
ocean to kill a fish, and that's him. That's Rick Perry.
How does he talk? Rick. Is it
Hi,
sort
Rick Perry.
Rick Perry?
My name's
Right.
Rick Perry. I don't really understand what's going on. It makes me frustrated, and I can't help. But I'd try.
Every morning I look at the sky and I try to remember my last name.
I remember he did
It's Perry.
he did a commercial one time. It's him wearing like a farmer like the jacket that Kevin Costner wears a lot.
Uh-huh.
And it's him like standing next to a wooden fence,
And he's like, you know what? We got high taxes, and gay people can get married. Vote for me. And
he's just sitting
Wow.
there, and it was like, what? It was just two things he didn't get.
Wow.
I don't understand why I gotta go to work, but we got school kids are gay.
He's just very
Man.
confused, and he had no solutions.
I feel like that's most conservatives.
Yeah.
Most conservative ads are just like, this is an eagle, and I'm wearing a brown jacket. And you like those are two things you like. So let's go.
And then they always bring out, you got 72 genders. And like, no, we don't. No one says that. That's
Well, I mean,
not what anyone says.
but even if they did,
Right. Why would it matter? Most people are just like, hey, call me. And then they tell you their name. And
right.
no one's.
I think that there actually are some 70 amount of like different gender like ambiguities that people will call out. But I also think it's not like that. That's
Well,
what
they
I
just latched onto the number 72.
yeah.
And it's
I
like,
looked up the list one day and I read through all of them and we talked about this early
Yeah.
on in the podcast how I like related to some of them. And yeah, I think that some people probably directly identify and then some people are just like, "Oh, I relate and this helps me understand myself." And I'll
Right.
say either way, I don't understand what the problem is.
right. It doesn't, nothing really, like me and you, or like,
Boy and girl.
yeah, I'm a girl boss
Right.
and you're a bad boy.
Right.
And that's why we work well together.
Yeah. That's what the 72 genders are. There's
Yeah.
boy, girl boss, bad boy.
Girl boys. You
Yeah.
got crazy bitch.
Yeah, crazy bitch.
You got, you got-
Hillary.
then you got like Prince,
Right.
which would be a prince is like a very flamboyant yet quiet.
Right.
Very a short king.
You know what's so funny is that
who's
I'll
feminine but
if this
masculine.
was what they were, I'll bet
Yeah.
you Republicans would be like, "Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
nice." Here's the 72. I'll tell you the 72 genders. 1, Mr. Potato Head.
Ronald
2,
Reagan.
Mrs. Potato Head. 3, Green M&M. It's just sort of like, oh man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that
Well,
green
obviously,
M&M,
Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh. All the Winnie the Pooh characters are
Mhm.
something in the
Mhm.
72, aren't they? Like Winnie the Pooh,
dude. Well, they're animals, so I don't think so.
Rabbit. I
Right.
feel like Rabbit.
Potatoes. I
don't know if Rabbit's a boy or a girl.
I'm just never gonna get over Mr. Potato Head, dude.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the green M&M.
Yeah.
It might be the funniest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah,
And I think that's because a lot of funny things have happened and eventually people fess up that they're being funny and
Yeah.
stupid. But they're holding to it, man, and I think they will forever. I have one person in my life who I like follow on Instagram who is like one of these people who is like, no, not my America. And they legitimately posted like this thing that was like, I don't care if you're trans, but this is going too far
About the M&Ms?
about the potato heads.
What?
It's so funny, man. It's so funny. There's nothing funnier than that. Man, when I was a kid, I had a Mr. Potato Head, and it was a Mister.
And it was
Okay.
a bad toy.
Yeah, it's a potato.
It's a toy for, the Great Depression, when on Christmas you would get a potato and you could play with it until it got cooked. Because everyone was poor and dead and had polio.
Right.
And it was a nightmare.
Right.
No one should get
Totally.
one. No one should ever have a potato toy.
God, that's so funny.
Because we're the wealthiest country in the world.
It's so true. It's like a toy that stayed around from the Revolutionary War.
Right.
Where we had nothing.
Mr. Stick Hoop.
Yeah, totally.
The stick's a boy and the hoop's a girl.
But no one's going to tell me to change my lady bayonet.
Bayonet?
This soldier forced himself into my home and stayed here against the rules, left his bayonet, and now it's my daughter's favorite lady bayonet. And you're not going to tell me it ain't no girl. Knives are girls and guns are boys.
Knives are girls. I've seen Psycho. Knives are girls.
Knives are girls.
Yeah, and guns
That's
are
right.
boys.
And guns are boys, right.
Yeah.
Cars are girls and trucks are boys.
You know how in Star Wars the boy guns go doo, and then the girl's gun go woo.
Right.
Leia's got the stun gun.
Circles come out of a girl gun and lines come out of a boy gun. Everybody knows that. Now, here's the ironic thing. Potato gun is a girl, but the potato in the gun, that's a boy.
Tupac has a song, and it's like a 4-minute extended metaphor where he talks about his fucking his gun.
Really?
It's great.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I met you, and he's like, I like finger fucking you. And you're like, oh, Tupac. I get what you mean. You're like pulling the trigger, but
Yeah, man.
don't fuck your gun. He calls his gun his girlfriend.
Yeah. Hearing you say that makes me want to give a gun a blowjob.
Don't do that at home.
Yeah, don't do any of this.
Don't give your gun a blowjob.
Don't do anything Tupac or any Republican says.
You imagine putting a gun in your mouth and it goes soft? can't even shoot yourself. The bullet just kind of dribbles out. And you're like, shit.
Damn.
I've lost it. The gun's thinking about baseball
I don't
too
think
much.
my gun is attracted to me. Oh, man. I guess I got to play with the handle. Yeah. You know when you're trying to kill yourself, but your gun starts thinking about washing machines, so you got to tickle the handle?
So if you join our Patreon, you get a shout out. You get a shout out.
We have a couple new patrons this week. Shout out to Jam Branson.
Jam Branson?
Everybody has a cool name.
What a cool
Who
name.
signs up for our Patreon.
Wow, Jam. Good going.
And you're going to love this one. This is the other person
No
who
way.
signed up this week. Shout out to Barbecue.
Oh, hell yeah. Who is this, I wonder?
That's their name, Barbecue.
Barbecue.
It's definitely Kyle Kinane.
Yeah, I think it's Kyle Kinane. Thank
Yeah.
you, Kyle Kinane.
Thanks, Kyle.
Might be my sister.
We know that you love our show and you don't want to admit it.
Yeah. What if it's Barack Obama?
What if it is?
He's kind of he has his finger on the pulse,
He does.
He does. If he released his top 10 podcasts and it's like NPR Politics,
Yeah.
what's it called?
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It could happen.
Barack Obama also sounds like he would be like, you can call me Barbecue. He's trying so hard to be cool. It's so
Yeah.
frustrating. You were cool because you weren't cool. You were the president. Presidents aren't cool.
But now he
except
just
you're
needs
Bill
to make
Clinton.
friends.
And then it turns out that you're a piece of shit.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's trying to make friends. He's trying to be friends with famous people and make
Yeah.
movies.
And
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's
You
hard
know,
to do that.
It's hard to make friends in your 50s.
Wow.
And Barack Obama's probably frustrated.
That's why he became president. He's like, look, I'm going to be lonely later on in life. I need a reason for people to go to the bar with me on Fridays.
Can you
If I'm the
imagine
president.
having to ignore his texts? And he's like, is this because of the drones? And you're like, it is because of the drones.
What did I do?
Is
Oh,
this
man.
because of Guantanamo Bay? And you're
Yeah.
like, dude, it's not a big deal.
Ugh. Michelle, I think Benjamin Netanyahu's mad at me. Is Netanyahu alive?
Yeah,
He was
he's alive.
okay.
He's alive.
I was trying to think of a world leader, and that's what came to mind.
No, I bet he said that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, she's like scrolling on Instagram.
Oh my God! Did you see what Biden did yesterday on
No.
C-SPAN?
Oh, did he call that guy a son of a bitch?
Yeah, he called the guy a
That
dumb son of a bitch.
was- God.
Nikki, we were in bed together, and she was like laying the other way, just looking at tweets, and she whipped around and she was like, "Oh my God!" and showed it to me, and she was like, "I like him so much more,"
It's
and
the
I was like, "I
funniest
know."
thing. And I'm like, remember when he said this was a big fucking deal, and he didn't know a mic was on? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's old. But that I'm like, you had 8 microphones,
You're on C-SPAN,
right?
You know that C-SPAN is on.
That's a reporter.
Yeah.
They're holding another microphone at you that they have.
I want him to say, I feel like we're gonna get one a year, and next year he's gonna look someone from Fox News in the eyes and say, "Fuck you,
Fuck you.
fuck you, buddy."
I'm trying to imagine him. I always forget what his voice sounds like.
Fuck you. Dumb son of a bitch. It was so funny, dude.
Dumb son of a bitch.
Or stupid son of a bitch, maybe?
Yeah, that's like son of a bitch is such a cowboy insult.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
yeah.
What? I can't
I'm
imagine
gonna
saying
fuck that
that.
guy's mother.
Damn. So we got to rename
You
Taco
dang
Bell.
right we do.
Taco Bell, the greatest restaurant in the country. I love it so much.
I'm
I'm not even fucking around. It is yummy to me. I like their value menu. Their value. Let me tell you something. A lot of restaurants, especially McDonald's, their value menu. They go, look, it's the same patty we put in the good burger, but we drop it on the ground and put it back on there. Okay, we don't want you. You can't be happy. If you eat a burger for $1, we're gonna make it a little painful. They don't give you the good stuff.
Yeah.
But Taco Bell, the beef and cheese burrito that's $1, it's damn good.
Wow.
It's damn good. They don't fuck around, and they got really reasonable prices. The grilled cheese burrito is one of the best fast food items in the game, and I think a lot of people talk shit about Taco Bell because they think they're better than it.
Yeah.
But I love it.
I did take a peek into the responses, and we did have a handful of like diarrhea city, because
Right.
it is the which is fine because that is the stereotype of it for a reason. I do think that a lot of people have like you get the Taco Bell shits when you
Yes.
go to Taco Bell, but I'm with you. I love Taco Bell.
It's great.
And it doesn't really fuck with my stomach. It used to, but I also used to only eat it at 3 a.m. after I drank a bunch of Miller Lite.
Exactly. And I got IBS, so I'm always in diarrhea town.
Yeah.
And Taco Bell seems to actually calm me down.
You know, did you know that IBS stands for idiot balls sex? Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah.
I did know
He's
that.
got idiot balls sex. So.
I do. And my balls are stupid. Can't tell them shit.
Yeah, man. I talk to Caleb's balls every day. I'm like, you dumb son of a bitch. To the left one. The right one's cool.
Remember when Jonah Hill did
Mhm.
stand up for like 6 months for funny people?
Oh, yeah.
He used to have a bit that I thought was genuinely funny where he's like, I heard my dick talking to my balls the other night. my balls are like, hey, you gotta calm down. And my dick was like, he really abuses me. My balls like, shut up. You think you got it bad? I was like, every day. He just beats the shit out of me. I think
Man,
about it all the time.
Jonah Hill's someone that people talk shit about in
Yeah.
our world as being like, I don't know, not funny or something.
What?
Yeah, and I think he's
He was great. in Don't Look Up. That was came out
Dude,
a day
he's
ago.
great in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
He's great in War Dogs.
He's great in Moneyball.
He's great in Moneyball.
Yeah. I like him fat. I like him little. I like him old. I like
Yeah, dude.
just old though. Don't like him.
I like him
young.
dry. I like him wet.
I like wet Jonah.
Yeah.
Skinny and wet.
Wet Jonah Hill. Yeah, totally. Get that beard longer. Get in the shower. Clothes on. That's how I like my Jonah Hill. Fully clothed, wet as fuck. Hairy as all get out.
That's your album title.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Give me a wet Jonah.
Give me a wet Jonah. Hell yeah. Are you ready?
Should I go first or you? Which one you want?
You go first.
Okay. Everything is beef. One thing that always amazes me about Taco Bell is like, and I do love it, but everything tastes the same.
Yes.
Whether there's cheese,
Good.
beans, beef, whatever, the taste of the ground beef is just everything. unless you put fire sauce on it, then it tastes like fire sauce.
Well, I think they season their beef with beans, and they season their beans with beef, and it's just a texture thing. The
And then everything
cheese
else
tastes
is
like
in a
beef
gun.
too.
Yeah, it does.
Everything's hot, and it's like, do you want squishy beef, liquid beef,
Yeah.
or solid grainy beef?
And then sour cream doesn't change the taste of it. It just makes it cold.
And their sour cream is getting hotter each year. I've noticed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
They're fucking putting they have a big vat. Big vat of hot cream in the back.
Okay, everything is beef. Dumb and folded. Purple racism.
Whoa! Yeah, purple.
Nothing is real. Empty food. Delicious, perfect, gold medal garbage.
Whoa, damn, dude. Yes.
Made up joke dinner. Dude, I like. We were talking about this before we recorded a little bit. One of the things I love about Taco Bell is similar to Jack in the Box in that, like, and Carl's Jr. to a certain extent, but really Jack in the Box and Taco Bell are the only ones that do it well. At a certain point, they were both like, we are fast food. There's not going to be a fucking salad here. It's not, there's cheese, there's beef, and this is all stupid.
Yeah.
This is all stupid. Jack in the Box is now just like, come suck on our tater tot stick.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the bacon cheese missile.
Right.
And
then they'll be like, hey, for $1, we'll give you just a bunch of cheese.
right, exactly.
You can have a plate of cheese.
It's
Like,
a
what?
cheeseburger. Well, we put cheese on the outside of the burger.
It's like, don't.
Yeah, totally. But I mean, I'm down because it's like,
Yeah, I love
fuck
Jack
it,
in the Box, too.
right?
Yeah, I know. where
And
I'm at.
Taco Bell is totally the cheesy gordita crunch is where it started for me.
Yeah.
And then the Doritos Locos taco
Hell yeah.
is, first of all, like, they conjugate it wrong, which I think is funny. They're like, whatever, everyone's hammered in here.
And everyone, there's never, it's all misunderstandings. Because
Yes.
the only people in a Taco Bell are people that work there and people that like to eat there.
Yes.
So you go, I'd like Doritos Locos tacos. And like, how many? And they're like, I don't know. Is one
Is
or
one
is one two?
It's Doritos Locos.
tacos.
Yes, but then it's
One?
also taco.
And then at Jack in the Box, you go, I'd like a taco. They'll just give you two.
Right.
They won't give you one.
Dude, I went to college with a guy whose little brother was vegan at the time. And the guy swore up and down that Jack in the Box tacos were vegan. And we were just like, they're not, man. They're not. And he's like, no, they are, dude. They use like soy products. And guess what? They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone with a fun fact about Jack in the Box is wrong.
Yeah, totally.
It's a fact-free zone.
I also one time on a drive up the 5 to go do shows in San Francisco,
Hell yeah.
I stopped at one of the stops on the 5. There's like nothing for the whole fucking drive until you get to the 580, I guess, where you cut inland to go to the bay. So I stopped in Firebaugh, California, and there's just
Firebaugh?
like Firebaugh, Baugh,
Fireball.
Firebaugh.
Mm.
And there's just like a truck stop there, a small one, and there's a gas station and a Taco Bell. And I was like eating my Taco Bell, and I got to watch a Taco Bell job interview.
What?
And I felt so well privileged to see it, but also horrible for the people involved. Because like they did everything about it was like a small miscalculation. Like it was a 16-year-old girl interviewing for the job. Bless her heart.
Yeah.
She was wearing a prom dress.
What?
And you're supposed to like wear a suit to a job interview, and she just like kind of fucked that up a little bit, and she was wearing like a glittery
that's
dress.
So funny.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was like adorable. And then it was like a 23-year-old woman interviewing her. And the girl interviewing her, like, I heard the questions, and it was like, hello, nice to meet you, shook her hand, thanks for coming out, all that sort of shit. First question, why do you want to work at Taco Bell?
Mm.
And the girl said, because Taco Bell is my favorite restaurant. And so, like, at the time, I was like, oh my God, what a ridiculous person saying the dumbest answer of all time. And that was like it. And I walked away. But then as time passed, I realized that the dumb one in that scenario is not the high school girl. What do you fucking say when someone asks you why you're interviewing at Taco Bell? like I'm 16. Sure, it's my favorite restaurant.
Right.
The answer is I'm 16 and my parents told me to get a job.
Yeah.
I don't have any skills because I'm 16. Why are you asking me this?
Right.
What do
Then
you
when I work at Jimmy John's, they asked me for a list of colleagues.
colleagues
Yeah. With like 5
like in your
lines.
field?
Yeah.
Wow.
Colleagues.
Wow.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's so
I
great.
had to like text friends and be like, "Hey, I'm about to write your name down,
As a colleague.
and I don't know what it means. I
Huh.
don't know what a colleague is. I don't think I have any.
I'm just going to list 4 other dudes
I'll
who
just
jerk
name-
off.
any other people that are, I guess, my roommates
Yeah.
or my colleagues? I don't know.
Why would you have another job?
Right. Right. So you think I have a career?
Yeah.
What?
Who should I write down here? My roommates or the other people I work with at State Farm? All right. The Mountain Dew House.
Hell yeah.
Are you a trash can or a trash can't?
I do like their trash cans at Taco Bell.
Are they good trash
Yeah, a
cans?
lot of times they open on their own.
Really?
Mhm.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Talking packets. And these last ones are just how I feel.
Okay.
The home run,
Ooh.
completely fulfilled potential.
Yes.
And Master Chef. I love Taco Bell.
I love it too. I'm so hungry right now.
Yeah.
All right, I got a few that are just like, I think as you're just used to Taco Bell because you're used to it, but it makes as much sense as nacho horn.
Right.
There's no reason for it to be Taco Bell.
That's good.
Tortilla trumpet.
Yeah.
Might as well
yeah.
be. Queso horny.
Yeah. That's great.
You can steal from here. The soggy bottom boys. Everything there is a little soggy. It's fine. Give me one too many. I've never gotten the right amount
Right.
at Taco Bell. I'm always
Dude.
like 8 taco, and no one needs 8
Also, if you ask for fire sauce, they either give you 1 fire sauce
or 85.
or 100.
Most of the bag.
It's crazy.
I don't think they cost anything. Food to eat in your bed or car. No one's ever eaten it at a table, and no one ever will.
That's true.
You eat it in your car or in your bed.
I mean, what's a table?
Yeah. What is it? What is
What
that?
what is a
All
table?
right. Vaping for your stomach.
Oh shit,
You
dude.
know, and
These
that's
are
a
great,
compliment.
man.
Solid Bud Light to chew on.
Hell yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
this
yeah.
the line? Because there's no. It's pandemonium.
Yeah.
Seriously, does the line start here? And then my last one is drink and smoke all night and blame me for diarrhea. Cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
You crushed Taco Bell this
Hey,
week.
well, I'm passionate about it.
Yeah. Write what you know.
It really matters. I'd be dead without
Yeah.
it. They have reasonably priced things that make me happy. When I go there, I'm happy.
If Kayla was asked to write a version of Save the Cat, it would be called the Taco Bell menu.
Yeah, man. I love it so much. That grilled cheese burrito. Get it while you can, folks.
The
It's
grilled
like the
cheese.
McRib. It'll be gone next thing you know.
I've
Grilled cheese burrito.
I've
is so
never even
good.
heard of the grilled cheese burrito.
Well,
dude.
you are missing out, my friend. It is fantastic.
A lot of people, I think the most people ever, once again.
Yeah. Thanks for participating. You make us very happy.
Yeah, we're at What's It Pod on Twitter, and whenever we're gonna rename something, we tweet it out at least a day in advance. And so if you follow us, you can jump in there and read some of your ideas and suggest ideas for names.
And let me tell you, the people are funny. Like,
It's crazy.
sometimes I'm like, I might like my list, but then sometimes I'm like, man, I don't know who these people are, but some people are just funny as shit on the Twitter.
We're at a point now where we can't get to all of them.
Yeah.
And so like and yeah, I mean I feel a little bad about that because there's always like some funny ones that we miss
Yeah.
and some people who chime in a lot that we miss some of the weeks. But also we read a lot. So
Yeah.
if you keep responding, we will for sure read one of yours.
Hell yeah,
we
we
for
will.
sure will.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, this one,
Oh, there's some good ones.
dude, over 100 replies to this
Hell
tweet.
yeah. And I hope some of y'all like Taco Bell. I don't want to hear people talking shit.
Oh my God. They have like, wow. If you look at the photo you posted, there's a new breakfast taco that is a taco shell made of a waffle. And then inside of it, a sausage that is shaped like a taco shell and eggs inside of that.
What?
And it's called the waffle taco.
I love it.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck it, dude. You make stupid America food.
Yes.
Just make it dumb.
Yeah.
The cheesy gordita crunch is a torta shell with melted cheese and then a taco shell and then all the taco fillings.
Yeah. It's great.
If you serve that at a taco truck, I would not get it.
No.
But I'm in this stupid place getting your stupid stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I used to like their steak taquitos. Like they always have something there.
Yeah.
Always something cool. Oh man.
Dude, I love this. N Layman's Terms, at N Layman's Terms said McDonald's, but for people that stole your lighter.
All right, we got at Winslow Dumaine said tubes and wads. I love it. Oh man.
See, this is what I was talking about. At Mills B, would you like squirts with that? It is funny. We're going to be a lot of shit jokes.
Oh man, I like this one. At the real Zach Still said Velveeta meat.
That
and
one's
I
good.
like that a lot.
Yeah. Oh, also the real Zach still said Mexican food from a can, which is like, that's spot on. Yeah.
Oh man, Caleb Potts said DUI drive-through. Hell yeah.
At Amber F, or at Amber FT Vault says fourth shit. That's great, dude.
Well, that's accurate for me. I do shit 4 to 8 times a day.
When they started doing fourth meal, that was the other thing.
Oh, yeah,
They didn't
they
even
know.
like other fast food places are like, we are dinner. And they are like, we are not dinner.
No. And why would you need a fourth meal?
Right.
Why? What could the reasons be?
It's like
What are we doing here?
one step away from making your tagline, who cares? Taco Bell, who cares? It's like Rallies is good too. Rallies, you gotta eat.
Yeah, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, whatever. Yoshinoya, fuck it.
Man, Yoshinoya is the worst.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my
man,
God, it's like a
people talk shit
bowl of
about Taco Bell.
diarrhea.
The worst rice. I can't believe that's rice.
Totally.
The rice is like big sand. It is shit.
Big sand.
Big sand.
By the way, I'm just realizing that bowl of diarrhea was that was in my brain because it's a Nick Swartzen joke. Did you watch Nick Swartzen? You remember when he got a half hour when we were kids?
Yeah, yeah.
It was, to this day, one of the best comedy specials I've ever seen.
Wow.
And I don't know what's up with him. I don't know like if he's making stuff or what, but man, he was so good back then.
Yeah, he bought me a drink at Montreal one time.
Yeah, he's around.
Yeah.
And I'll like see a set here.
He was like,
always
get as
funny.
many as you want. Put them on my tab. Tell everybody you know. And I was like, whoa,
No, I know.
you're rich.
I've heard he's so nice.
Hell yeah. We got, I like this from Bogdoot. Burrito Barnes and Noble. I don't know why, but it feels like a happy place.
This one makes me laugh. At Ned_Schneeble. Extremely pre-made and incredibly still takes a half an hour.
They do take a while.
It's
I will say
weird.
that, but it's everybody's first job. They're 16. They're high. You're high too, okay? Maybe it's taking long because you're high.
At Reagan's Corpse, fart fuel.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting some fart stuff here.
At Turducken MRE, Purina Restaurant Division.
I like for Eric W. Barnes. Kid Rocks, I love this American offshoot Mexican grill.
At Sphincter Says, this is one of those that's so dumb that it shouldn't hit me like this, but it does. Crapplebees.
That's fantastic. I don't even like puns, but that one is 10 out of 10. At Fondle Punch says, Baja Blast in my pants.
Oh, man. At Strum My Banjo, Fart Castle.
Ooh, hell yeah. Oh, man. This is good, but makes me sad. At Strum My Banjo says, the second choice. And I'll tell you why.
Aw.
It's because someone wants to eat there somewhere, and I go, what about Taco Bell? And they're like, whatever. But no one seems to like it as much as me.
At Dave and Caleb's mom says, Yo quiero farts that smell.
That's perfect. That's beautiful.
That's the stupidest. Wow.
At Santori U44 said, King of Beans, the restaurant. Now, bravo on that. That's a callback and a name.
Oh, dude, I love this. At Caleb Potts, Baja Brunch.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
Baja
dope.
Brunch.
At Laundry Pants, non-fungible tacos.
Ooh, I like this one from At Bimbos from Space, prank your own body.
At Seth Mills, hate food.
Oh, man.
Darth Plato says, live Menos.
I like that.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy.
At Seth Mills also said, cheap and plenties.
I like
this
that.
is tough, man.
At Eric W. Barnes, Edible Dollar Store. That's fantastic.
For some reason, my nose just started itching like crazy. How do you do this beard thing? Don't you just get random itches?
Well, it's not in my nose.
It's like a rogue hair that just popped up.
Oh, yeah, sometimes they do that. I think they see hairs in your nose and go, hey.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, hey, dude. What's up, dude? Your nose is like, no.
What do you think the hairs are doing down on the ball?
Yeah, dude, you don't even want to know, dude. If
My
get
dad
sent
was
to
a
the
ball hair.
I want that's like prison.
You got sent to the
It's like,
balls.
you're not gonna like it down there.
Yeah, man.
It's like Guantanamo Bay.
Buddy, I mean, I'm glad to see you, but you got to start going rogue up to the nose, or you're going to get sent down to the balls. You don't want to live in the balls or the butt, buddy. Let me tell you. I was in the ass for 9 months.
What crime's gonna a hair commit?
I got
mustache
sent
hair
to
to the ass.
Hey, man, he just never lets me grow. Finally, I'm long enough to high five you up here in the nose. I'm getting sent to the ass. What's going on? That's hair Ted
man.
Cruz.
Damn.
Yeah.
Then, you know when you see a hair in a urinal, when you see you're like, what?
Yeah.
That's it getting out of Shawshank. That's Andy Dufresne got out of the balls.
That's a ball hair.
Yeah, it was wrongly convicted.
They got framed for tickling the nose.
So he jumped out of the balls into the urinal for freedom.
He climbed through the asshole, climbed through a river of shit to jump out the pee hole into the urinal.
Oh boy.
Oh man, and it's called Balls Shank Redemption.
Oh boy.
Wow, this is a adult podcast hosted
Hell
by
yeah,
grown-ups.
it is.
Oh
Man.
Oh, this one's great. At Dixie Cup Mom, can I get a?
I like that a lot.
That's
that a
really
lot.
good.
Where's that one at? That might
That's
be the winner.
his name is Brandon. Dude, Dixie Cup Mom is a great artist, a great illustrator. He makes these like designed painted mirrors and sells them out of his Instagram. He's at Dixie Cup Mom. I follow him. He's great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he lives in Denver. You might have met him. He's a big comedy fan.
Hell yeah, Dixie Cup Mom.
This one's great. At It Was Just Austin, Bathroom the Restaurant.
Which is good. I like the bathroom too. I go there
I'm
for
Clinton
peace.
Jacob, your buddy, right?
Yeah, I love Clinton.
He said, overdraft in my toilet. See, this is what I'm talking about.
great.
At John Eats Dog said, The Majestic. I think it might be, can I get a...
I like that. That's my pick.
I just want to read a few more because we haven't even gotten through the... Yeah, at Fondle Punch said, Diarrhea Warehouse. At Otto Aiken said, 2 a.m. Existential Crisis Lounge.
Hey.
At Otto Aiken also said, Purple Bean Paste Place.
Purple. What is with the purple? I never noticed that before.
The logo's purple. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know why. What does that mean?
At Coda Otan says, sack of sauce packs.
They give you the sauce. I'll say that. They don't scrimp.
Oh, this one's clever. At Tabularius AE says, Chipotles. At Andrew Hillary US said, L. Donald's.
L. Donald's.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like McDonald's too. I don't know.
too.
I don't.
Yeah, Winslow Dumaine, the hamburger store. Did you say that one already?
I
think
don't
you might
had
have.
that one.
And then he said, Tubes and Wads.
Tubes and wads.
Yeah, here we go. Andrew Hillary also says The Good Place.
It is the good place.
At Tisnorker, Devin, who writes in a lot, what's up, Devin, said ass lava, obviously. And then commented, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, dude, I think it's Dixie Cup Mom. I think that's the one.
Oh shit! I already retweeted. Can I get a? Well, we can.
Oh, no, that's it. Yeah, that's them.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying. Oh, okay. Sweet. I see.
Their name is Dixie Cup Mom.
Hell yeah! Thanks so much for participating. We love it. It's the funnest game in the world. We love you so much. Join the Patreon, eat Taco Bell, and turn it up.
Yeah, dude. Thank y'all so
Hell
much
yeah.
for writing in.
We love you.
We love you a great deal. Maybe we'll see you on the Patreon this week. Oh, here's another thing we started doing. We realized, so we have 3 levels on our Patreon, $5, $10, and $25. The $25, there was merch on it. There were two pieces of merch that would come out over time, and I fulfilled all that for everybody, and it was honestly a little bit of a nightmare to do. We didn't want to do it anymore. And so what we did was we made them producers of the show, because it occurred to us that while, look, fuck money, and we both
Fuck
feel
it.
that. Fuck it, it's trash. Though we do live in this hellscape, and we all need it, which is why we put the option for you to support us at whatever level you would like to support us at. If you're throwing $25 our way, though, that is an insane amount of money, and you are the producer of the show.
Hell yeah.
And we read you in the credits at the end of every fucking episode.
Yes, we do.
Truly. So, first of all, thank you to our producer, Kyle Neal, for producing the shit
Hell
out of
yeah.
the show. I'm Dave Ross. That's a credit. He's Caleb Sinan.
I'm Caleb
There's a
Sinan.
credit. And the rest of our producers are Peter Comistra.
Peter Comey.
And also, please write me if I am pronouncing your name wrong. I'm going to be saying them every week now. I want to say them right. Shout out to our producer, James Colton.
James. Hell yeah. James.
Shout out to Eric Williams. Shout out to Peter Dahlberg. Shout out to Amanda Richards. And shout out to Tim Gately.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you all so much.
Thanks for producing this show. And if you got a problem with it, take it up with Tim Gately.
Yeah,
You know
Tim
what I
Gately
mean?
will beat your ass. He's our violent producer. That's why he joined.
Yeah, we need to add enforcers.
Yeah,
Go
totally.
around beating ass.
And thank you all for all of your support in any way on the Discord, on the Twitch, whatever. Remember, Tuesdays at 4 around there, we're going to be jumping on.
We're going to twitch our little asses off.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at What's It Pod. Our website's whatsitcalled.rodeo, and we'll see you next week.
Hell yeah. I love you.
I love you. You.
Ooh.
What's it called? What's it